Yeah, fellas, welcome to the show. And that's the face of the peanut-headed motherfucker that was trying to do some hateration. And this is his front lawn. I just made a video talking about this shit, but I decided not to release it. Oh, also, I kind of compared them. Does anybody not see the same thing I'm seeing? Anybody not see that? That resemblance there? But anyway, I'm kind of done with that. But there is something that, if you look at my inbox, this person has been emailing me over and over and over and over again. What the fuck? But that's not all. Let's go back to the page before. Look. 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 There are some strange people on the internet. I'm not even going to answer your email, Sergeant Cracky. You're going to have to wait for the weekend to be over with. I can't deal with you right now. Okay? I just can't deal with this stuff. I got this peanut head motherfucker, crawling out of the woodworks, trying to talk some shit. And then I got you harassing me. So let me just go on to something different. All right, let's go on to this one. Hey, Supreme, I have been in a relationship with my girlfriend for 16 months now. And overall, it has been steady. We're both 20 years old, but I feel I am too young to be involved in a serious relationship. She is everything I want in a girlfriend, but I still have a major urge to bang other women. Okay? My situation is also interesting because my girlfriend sings, and I plan to take her into the music industry as her manager. I would suggest you cancel them plans then. Because if you're trying to keep her on the team and take her into the music industry and she finds out, she'll be going into that industry by herself. Okay? So that's what you risk. And I think you're the only fellow that had an email. Let's see. Need some player advice? Okay. I decided to elevate my game to a higher dimension. I started hanging out with more playerish kind of guys who are more finesse with girls, a bit more smooth, and believe in energy and chi, and are just overall just cooler than the average male. And they do better than most regular dudes. Of course they do. Basically, these guys are somewhat naturals. They have finesse. My current issue in my so-called bars and club game is that it's kind of hit or miss. I have no fear to walking up to girls. I'm feeling and getting physical immediately. Walking to girls, I'm feeling and getting physical immediately. Spinning them around, taking them to the dance floor, or lead them to sit down and just being alpha and dominant. I hate that word alpha. It's who I am. I'm just really crazy. Okay? They get very excited and horny, etc., etc., but I'm kind of a crazy dude, though. You don't sound like you're crazy. You saw crazy a moment ago, those number of emails. Now that's crazy. All right, I think every girl wants me, and it helps me a lot. Okay, I'm the kind of dude who gets blown off by a chick. Rarely happens that I get rudely blown off, and I probably don't see it or care. I think you meant to say if I do. Okay. I'm just very confident, but I kind of just do my own thing, and the girl sometimes, not always, but sometimes some really cute girls are into my craziness. Okay. Just loses interest out of nowhere. She stops looking into my eyes and does everything she can to snap out of it. Okay. No matter if I led her from the start, was dominant and physical, and alpha. She may just stay where she is for a minute or two, but completely try to shut me out of her reality. The interactions go from her cooperating and going with the flow and to her just trying to snap herself out of it. They aren't just going to go and take action from a dude they aren't feeling or let him touch them just like that at all. So at one point they choose, but then something inside them unchooses me. The thought that it might be something you're doing, has that occurred to you? This doesn't always happen, but it shouldn't at all. Okay. I must tighten up my game. Brother, you can keep tightening until your game breaks a spring, and it will never stop happening. I see the same girls who blow me off usually leave me with some dweeb at the end of the night. Skinny, unmasculine chodes and goobers. You know, you sound like a pickup artist. That's how they talk. And I think to myself, tell me I just didn't do all the work for this clown and now he's reaping the benefits. Okay, your problem is your ego. Okay? You got overinflated ego. And that's pretty obvious to see. As you see me reading this or hear me reading this, listen how you sound. It wasn't work, it was pleasure. But those guys are wimps and dressed like shit. They didn't touch or get physical at all. They just talked. And what is women's number one crack? Talking. Yeah. Talking. LOL, he says. So, what I need now is finesse. I have fearlessness and manly qualities, but I need some finesse to me in the club or bar. Okay, this is what I gathered from your game. You're reasonably good looking, and you use your dress, so that's good. But you actually don't have any game. You come in, you try to do the alpha, as you call it, alpha thing, and that works for you, hit or miss. Okay? In reading this, I don't see any real game here, obviously, because you haven't learned to finesse and talk. And he goes, and yes, I do a hoe chasing style of game. Then it's always going to be hit or miss. Okay? I don't care if you look like Brad Pitt or Paddington, whoever the current heartthrob is, it ain't going to work on all women. Okay? That you're going to have to accept in the game. And yes, I do a hoe chasing style of game because it's fun and I'm good looking enough to have 6 out of 10 girls respond well. Sometimes their ugly friends just come out of nowhere and drag them away by force. So after a great opening of being physical and leading and fun and crazy, not like a clown, but more of a, okay, what do you want? I can only read so much of the bragging stuff. No offense. I can only read so much of it. Let's say I see a girl, I hug her. Hug her. You do the pickup artist shit. I would love to see a video of you in action. So I can help you actually develop real game, brother. So you can get a higher number. Oh, God, I hate that pickup artist shit where you guys hug and high five! High five! Act like some fruit cups. Skip around. But hey, if your game's working for you, you're doing the pretty boy game, that's good. Cool. More power to it. He goes, I'm not asking for things to say in particular, but more like general advice for kind of slowing down and being effective while being aggressive like I am. Okay. Understand that when you hoe chase, not every girl is going to feel you. I'm very sorry about that. That is the truth of the game. Okay? Nobody can hoe chase and get 100%. And obviously, you're coming off trying to do this whole alpha thing and be alpha instead of becoming. Okay? Now, you call those other guys dweebs and skinny and all that kind of stuff, but you say you do the work, but some chump takes your shit. You gotta look at the truth of what's really going on here. Okay? Obviously, your game is not as strong as you think it is, but you are good looking. You can do the pretty boy thing. If you shut the fuck up and just stood there and be a pretty boy, they'll come to you. Okay? You have them come to you. Instead of you skipping around chasing after them. I know it's more fun. I think it's more fun to have a woman come crawling to you myself. I like having the power. I don't like giving my power away. Giving my power away is feminine. I don't like, that's not fun to me. That's not a sign of a good time for me, a good way to start by giving my power away. So what I want you to try doing is shutting the fuck up. Don't hug them. Do lead them to the dance floor. When you walk over, don't turn them around and all that silly Caucasian nonsense. Walk up to the bitch, put your hand out like a man, let her grab it like a woman, turn and walk to the floor. Okay? Can all the nonsense shit. You're overdoing your game. Spending energy like a fag skipping around. Instead, become more of a man, brother. Walk over, put your hand out, let her take it, walk to the floor. Or, my style, and I don't recommend it, walk over, grab her by the hand, walk off. That's what black dudes do. But I don't recommend it for you. Put your hand out like a gentleman, put it out there. I hate to use that word gentleman, because I don't like that particular word, but put it out there like a man. Let her grab the hand and take her to the floor. And I don't know what fucking time is on this. I'm using a different recorder. Oh well. We'll know what time it is when it's over. Okay? Try that in your game and see what happens. I think I'm out of time also, fellas. Okay, looks like I've got a couple of minutes. So what I want you to do there, brother, is chill out and get smooth like the natural players. You know, so they don't trip. You know, it's good to have confidence, because that's what I want you guys to have, is confidence. But when you come off like, you know, a dick, that's a turn off. And you made the comment that, you know, I've done all the work and someone else gets the prize. So that right there says your game, you have no game. You may think you do, but you have no game, brother. So you got to get real game going for yourself. If you got the good looks, I say use it. Fuck. You know, stand there and model and shit. If you hoe chase, then let's slow you down a bit and have you walk over, put the hand out, and lead her to the floor. Then do all that stuff on the floor. Turn her around. That hugging thing creeps me out. I'm sorry. That's just gay. Stop the hugging thing. You know, this it's weird. Okay? I know you're Caucasian. You guys like to pick girls up in the bars and stuff, and you know, all that kind of stuff. That's just not my style. Okay? I can't advise you on that in that area. But good luck on your game. Now, who parks their fucking car on the fucking lawn? Can't you motherfuckers afford a goddamn garden hose? What the fuck? What kind of ghetto shit is that?